Hi, my name's Alan Bracken, and we're continuing the theme of the wow factor. As a matter of fact, this is our fourth and final discussion on the topic of character as it's pertaining to the wow factor. This has been a great series and a wonderful theme to talk about and discuss. I've really enjoyed it because we've defined the wow factor as a memorable experience that leaves people talking about us in an extremely positive way. We all know of wow factors that have been negative in our lives. We probably created a few ourselves. I know I have. But what we want in our lives is for that positive wow factor, where people are talking about us in an extremely positive way. Now we're on our fourth and final discussion of character. How important is character in the delivery of the wow factor? I think it's extremely vital if we want to continually have a sustained wow factor. Now we know people that can be excellent and competent, and they can absolutely deliver a wow factor where we talk about them in an extremely positive way. However, character is so vital because we all also know people that the more we get to know them, the less we wish we knew about them. Can you relate to what I'm saying? Now, we may like to watch them play a sport. They may be good at it, but their character's weak. We don't want to be that kind of person. I know I don't want to be that kind of person. So not only do we have to have the excellence, the competence, but we have to have the character. We've defined that character being who we are, good or bad. What are we doing to develop our character? This is a personal growth accelerant. We're about improvement, getting better in our lives. We can't dismiss the importance of character development. It's who we are. It's how other people see us. It's who we will be remembered for. And when we're talking about delivering that wow experience, that experience that leaves people talking about us in an extremely positive way, our character is critical. Our character affects every relationship in our life. It really does. Who we are on the inside, how we come across under pressure. The people that are closest to you, they know our character. They know if it's strong or if it's weak. And it will affect, positively or negatively, the people around us. That's why I want to emphasize character development. And I want to stress the importance of working on our weak traits when it comes to our character. I want to encourage you to continue to reflect, be aware, ask the people around you, the people close to you, the ones that care about you and your success and you reaching your potential. Continue to ask them, what can I be working on to get better? It's not an easy question, but if we'll gain that knowledge that we need to gain, and we'll apply it when we need to apply it, and we'll pass it on, we will be able to deliver that wow factor that will leave people talking about us in an extremely positive way. When I think about this being our final discussion under this theme of the wow factor, I think about Nick Vujicic. And the reason I think about Nick Vujicic is because I believe he delivers a wow factor. I know for sure he has for me. And Nick Vujicic is a guy that was born without any arms, without any legs. I want to encourage you to check his YouTube videos out. They're very inspiring. I want to be a communicator. I want to be a speaker. I've had the privilege to get some insight from Nick on how to be a better speaker. I've had the privilege to meet him 2 different times. And both times I was so inspired by who this guy is. Yes, he's excellent, way above average, very competent, very skilled in his ability to communicate and articulate. You know, I think body language is important when we're communicating. And here's a guy that doesn't have the ability to use his arms and legs because he doesn't have them. Yet he communicates with such conviction, such passion, such inspiration. when he was 10 years old, he was being bullied. And he tried to commit suicide. He wanted to end his life because he was tired of it. He didn't want to put up the fight. And now, if you look at his life and you follow him on YouTube, the impact and influence that he has around the world is shocking. It is a wow factor. There's no question about it. His story is changing people's lives around the world. He gives hope to people that are being bullied, for people that are discouraged. He gives hope. He gives inspiration. He gives encouragement because of who he is, because of his story. And it's a wow factor being around Nick because of his character. Yes, excellence, competence plays a part. But the thing that touched me the most about Nick was who he was, his character. And I think he's a great example of someone, a person, an individual, that delivers that wow factor, that memorable experience that leaves people talking about him in such an extremely positive way. Now, here's the challenge. We have to put all this together. When we started out this discussion, I asked you to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 on how well you deliver the wow factor. That was 3 months ago, approximately. Now, if you've done this with a team, here's what I want to challenge you to do. Let that team around you go back and rate you now on how well you deliver the wow factor. Hopefully, there's a lot of improvement that's happened because you've gained knowledge, you have applied that knowledge, and you're passing that on. You should be improving. If you're not, go back and ask yourself why. Are you really applying? Are you really passing this on? It'll be a fun exercise to get the people around you that have been on this journey with you. Rate each other. Find out where you were and see what kind of improvement you've made. And continue to find the specific actions that you can do every day to increase the wow factor that you are able to deliver in your life and in your organization.